Welcome to my channel Travel Guide 1000 Aircraft Order Coming. A game changer for the aviation industry. The aviation industry is on the cusp of a monumental development with reports of an impending order for 1000 aircraft. A move that could reshape airline fleets, manufacturing dynamics, and global air travel. This massive order, rumored to involve a major airline or consortium, is generating buzz across the sector for its scale and potential impact. Below, we explore the implications, drivers, and challenges of this unprecedented deal. The scale of the order. A 1,000 aircraft order is extraordinary in its magnitude. For context, a typical large order from a major airline might involve 100 to 200 planes, with recent examples like Delta Airlines' 100 Boeing 737 MAX jets in 2022 or Indigo's 300 Airbus A320neo family aircraft in 2019. An order of this size could involve a mix of narrow-body and wide-body aircraft, potentially split between industry giants Boeing and Airbus, or even include emerging players like COMAC. The sheer volume suggests a strategic fleet overhaul, likely driven by a major carrier or a coalition of airlines aiming to modernize, expand, or replace aging aircraft. Driving factors. Several factors could be fueling this colossal order. First, the global aviation market is rebounding from the pandemic-induced slump, with IATA projecting passenger numbers to reach 4.7 billion annually by 2024, surpassing pre-COVID levels. Airlines are under pressure to meet rising demand, particularly in high-growth regions like Asia-Pacific and the Middle East. Modern aircraft, such as the Airbus A320neo or Boeing 737 MAX, offer fuel efficiency gains of 15 to 20% over older models, making them attractive for cost-conscious carriers facing volatile fuel prices. Second, sustainability is a key driver. Airlines are committing to net zero carbon emissions by 2050, and new generation aircraft with lower emissions are critical to achieving these goals. For instance, aircraft like the A350 or Boeing 787 Dreamliner use advanced materials and engines that reduce fuel burn significantly. A large order could signal a bold step toward greener fleets. Third, geopolitical and supply chain considerations may be at play. Airlines may be securing orders to hedge against future production constraints, as both Boeing and Airbus have faced delivery delays due to supply chain disruptions and labor shortages. A bulk order could lock in production slots for years, ensuring fleet renewal timelines are met. Potential players. Speculation is rife about the buyer. A leading candidate could be a fast-growing carrier in Asia, such as Indigo or Air India, given the region's booming aviation market. Alternatively, a leasing company like AerCap or Aviation might be behind the deal, acquiring aircraft to lease to multiple airlines. There's also the possibility of a consortium of low-cost carriers pooling resources to secure favorable pricing. The involvement of COMAC's C919, a competitor to the A320 and 737, could indicate a push by Chinese airlines to support domestic manufacturing, though its limited global certification may restrict its share. Industry implications. The ripple effects of a 1,000 aircraft order would be profound. For manufacturers, it would strain production capacity. Airbus and Boeing already have backlogs stretching into the early 2030s. Airbus reported a backlog of 7,300 aircraft in mid-2023, and Boeing around 5,000. Ramping up production to fulfill such an order could exacerbate existing supply chain bottlenecks, potentially delaying deliveries for smaller airlines. For airlines, the order could intensify competition. A carrier with a modernized fleet could offer lower fares due to reduced operating costs, putting pressure on competitors with older aircraft. However, financing such a deal, likely valued at $100-150 billion at list prices, though discounts are common, would require significant capital, potentially straining balance sheets or requiring innovative leasing arrangements. Challenges ahead. The order's execution faces hurdles. Supply chain constraints, including shortages of critical components like engines and avionics, could delay deliveries. Labor shortages at manufacturing facilities and regulatory scrutiny, especially for Boeing after recent safety concerns, add complexity. Additionally, airlines must navigate economic uncertainties, including potential recessions or fuel price spikes, which could dampen demand forecasts and make such a large commitment risky. Conclusion. A 1,000 aircraft order is a bold statement of confidence in aviation's future. It reflects the industry's recovery, sustainability ambitions, and strategic maneuvering in a competitive landscape. While the buyer and specifics remain speculative, the deal's impact will reverberate across manufacturers, airlines, and passengers. As the industry awaits confirmation, this order could mark a pivotal moment, heralding a new era of efficiency, growth, and innovation in global air travel. Hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.